Hi, I'm George Foreman. Do you have an idea for a new product or invention? People ask me all the time, George, how do I get my idea in front of companies? How do I get a patent? What do I do next? I'll tell you like I'll tell them all. Call my friends at InventHelp.
Call InventHelp today for free information. InventHelp can submit your invention to companies who are interested in receiving new ideas. Call InventHelp today.
To get your free inventor's information, call 1-800-352-1609. That's 1-800-352-1609.
If you want to work until you keel over, have less of everything in retirement, or give back more of your hard-earned money to the stock market again, then just ignore me. But if you'd like to protect the money you save, receive a steady, predictable retirement income, and enjoy financial security for as long as you live, then listen to this. You can download a free report that reveals the wealth-building secrets Wall Street and the banks don't want you to know. You'll learn how you can get guaranteed growth, safety, and real prosperity without risking your money in the Wall Street casino, and how to get the money you need when you need it, simply by asking for it. This is the best way to have a 100% secure retirement, and know your money will last as long as you do. To learn more about this method, and to get your free report, go to 52security.com. That's the number 52security.com. 52security.com. Go to 52security.com.
Hurt or injured in a car accident? It can be hard to take the proper legal action after a car accident, but waiting can cost you more. The law requires car accident victims to assert claims promptly. You could lose out by simply waiting. Call 800-709-4667 right now to see what your claim could be worth when handled by a skilled attorney. With a lawyer fighting and speaking up for you, you could be entitled to a big cash award. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Now it's fast and easy to connect with the legal help you need after your car accident. Call 800-709-4667. The call is free, but you need to act now before time runs out on your claim. You need a lawyer to fight for you, protect you, and get you the compensation you need and deserve. Time's wasting. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Call now.
I considered suicide so I wouldn't put my family through all the pain.
Many of our warriors are returning home from the battlefield, only to face a new war as they struggle with devastating injuries. At Wounded Warrior Project, we understand. We're there to help.
Even though you think you're broken, you're not. It's the physical and the emotional healing that Wounded Warrior Project provides.
With a gift of just $19 a month, you can join Wounded Warrior Project. You'll help provide critically needed programs and services that rebuild lives.
Beautiful. There you go, buddy.
The ongoing needs of our wounded and their families will continue for many years to come. Now is the time to show your support. Call now or go online with your gift of just $19 a month, and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket.
It made me feel that there's people out there that care about us.
After this event, we can finally maybe start to heal as a family and move forward.
We need your help. The families are hurting.
For many of our wounded heroes, the greatest casualty is being forgotten. That's why your gift of just $19 a month is so important. Please call or go online right now.
You shouldn't have to pay to talk to the people closest to you, or the people who used to be. That's why Umbrella Wireless is proud to announce the new Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan. Now you'll get unlimited calls to your best buddy, your mom, or Cindy, once she realizes that you're seriously meant for each other and should stop screening your calls. Now the 30 minutes of agonizing silence where you're both afraid to hang up may drain your battery, but it won't drain your wallet. And you'll get unlimited calls just to check if she still cares enough to pick up, with no extra charges. With the Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, your phone will automatically answer calls from your ex, because maybe she finally realizes that you're the only one for her and wants to get coffee sometime. Now, after lonely nights of looking at pictures of the road trip you took together when everything was great, your misspelled texts are absolutely free. The only thing you have to pay for is the booze. The Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, because she wants you back. She just doesn't know it yet.
Eccles Show.
So Hillary Clinton is out there roping the dopes of the media, keep them, hey, stay behind, roped lines is basically should be the headlines for these people, for these report. I don't know how we don't hear more about this from even the lamestream media, but the picture. I posted it a link to it up on my Facebook page. Don't forget to Facebook page Rod Eccles Show. Don't forget to visit rodeccles.net. Some new exciting stuff is coming over there soon, and you're going to enjoy it. But rodeccles.net. Don't forget to stop by there daily for updates and stuff, as well as follow me on the various social media that we're on. But she's got to think very little of the media. I mean, she doesn't want them asking her any questions. I mean, talk about an imperialist. If this is the way she's treating the press now, how is she going to treat them if she were to be elected president? And if we think that Obama is not very forthcoming and open, how would Hillary, 4 or 8 years of Hillary be? God, I can't believe, 8 years. No, I don't think I don't think we'd survive for 8 years of her. I'm not sure we'd survive 4 years of her. It'd be very difficult, very rough. But 8 years, definitely not. But how little must Hillary and her team must think of the people covering her campaign to literally rope them off. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. And for them to not raise a ruckus over I'm beside myself in the silence of the media of this. I'm unbelievable. Speaking of Hillary, there's another, fascinating little tidbit out there on USA Today. And there's this little boy. I guess he's probably about 8 to 10 is what everybody's saying. Yeah, handsome young man, cute little boy. But evidently, he, look, a staged picture as far as I'm concerned. Here's this, cute little boy sitting on the steps in New York City, steps of his homes, crying his little, eyes out. Because, he doesn't think people are going to like him because he's gay. He's 8 years old. And you're going to tell me that somebody just happened to walk by and see this cute little 8-year-old boy sitting on his stoop, front door steps in New York somewhere, Brooklyn or something, and crying because he says he's a homosexual and he's afraid about what his future will be and that people won't like him. And then of course, by magic, by quinkadink and magic, Hillary then jumps on and leaves a remark to encourage this little gay child, as they're labeling him, reassuring him it would be that he would have an amazing adulthood, and that this, and it's, well, I guess it's from the Humans of New York Facebook page. Here's a story. A tearful young man crying about the uncertainties of being gay has just gotten the ultimate affirmation by none other than Democratic presidential candidate Hillary Clinton. Now, the quote of the day, it says, I'm homosexual and I'm afraid about what my future will be and that people won't like me. And that's the caption from this little boy. Now, this was widely distributed with a portrait of a teen sitting on... He's not a teen. That's a teen. A kid looks like he's 8. Well, I guess he could be 13. Sitting on a stoop in a collared shirt and teal cardigan. The shot was taken by Brandon Stanton for Humans of New York, his popular and prolific photo series known to illustrate microcosms of emotion in America's most populous cities. Now, among the photos, more than 500,000 Facebook likes and 50,000 shares in the Humans of New York Facebook page, a nameless youth had at least one big name fan. On July 3rd, Clinton commented, "Prediction from a grown-up," is the comment. "Your future is going to be amazing. You will surprise yourself with what you're capable of and the incredible things you go on to do. Find the people who love and believe in you. There will be lots of them." H, meaning that it must have been Hillary that left a comment. I love how they say it's a teen. We don't know who the kid is, but it's supposed to be a teen. He doesn't even look 13. Sorry, I don't know. He looks 8. But then, what do I know? I don't know what kids, I can't predict kids' ages when I look at them anymore because some of them they remain babies even when they're 16. But it is what it is. But if you believe that this wasn't a setup, I'm not buying that it's not a setup. It's not staged. Now, I know there are people out there saying, "How could you say the young man's not set up right?" Well, it was staged. And if it's of a 13-year-old, okay, maybe there's a slight, but in this day and age, he shouldn't have any concern over it. I mean, there's legalized gay marriage. Everybody loves gays now, right? Except for the Westboro Baptist Church. So he's got no worries. Unless, of course, you're talking about ISIL, Islam, period. Well, he might be worried about keeping his head. But other than that, no, he should be fine. He'll find himself, if he's really gay, he'll find himself a nice, equally good-looking young man, when he's old enough. And they'll settle down and get married. And hey, they'll find a way to have 2.3 kids. Well, I think it's more like 1.5 kids now, but they'll find a way to, to become the new nuclear family. They'll have a cat and a couple of dogs and a kid, and they'll live happily ever after. But for this kid to sit there and if he's only 8 or 10, how does he even know that he's gay? There's not, physically speaking, there's nothing working on him yet. I know some people are thinking, "I can't believe you just said that, Rod," but let's be real. How does he, I don't, I can just see it now, an 8-year-old, well, I don't get aroused when I see a girl. Well, you don't get aroused when you see a boy. It's not working yet. Now, I'm just saying, you don't know what you are, or who you are, or what's in the world, what's around the world. The only thing you know is your video games and your in your own household and your classroom. That's it. You don't know anything about anything else because you're just too young. You're too young to know. And even if you're 13, I mean, good grief. Let's face it. Teenage boys that just hit puberty, they're nothing but a body full of hormones. A dog rubs their ankle the wrong way and they get excited about it. Let's be honest about it. It's the truth. I was a teenage boy once. I know how quick it was to get excited about just about anything. Visually. I mean, it happens. It's the way.